get this little case here with the instructions, but that's what this video is. I'm going to teach you how to play. First thing you do is make sure all the cards are oriented in the same direction, okay? That's important. And then you take out the switch card. That's this card here that says switch, and I'll explain this card in a moment. You leave that card off to the side. Then you mix these cards and you deal down 11, because we're only going to need 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You take the rest and you put it off to the side. We won't need it. Now you add the switch card in here, mix a little more, and we're ready to begin. We're going to deal these cards in a 3 by 4 grid. Move this up a little bit. And as you can see, some cards have arrows, other cards have instructions written on them. And I'll begin with the written instructions. You will see cards that will have, for instance, like this one here, remove the 12th card. If this is the 12th card, there's no effect. Well, what are these positions? This is position number 1, that's the first card. This is number 4, that's the 4th card. This is the 9th card, 9th position, right? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this is the 12th card. So there are cards in here that will deal with position 1, 4, 9, and 12. The arrows remove cards that are only directly adjacent. So for instance, this card here has an arrow pointing to the tomatoes. But if the tomatoes aren't here, because it has already been removed from the table, you cannot remove the onion here because there's a space in between. The objective is to remove all 12 cards from the table. You're a farmer, there's a storm coming, and you have to save your crops. So let's see what we're going to do. Let me also explain briefly what the switch card does. The switch card says you switch any other 2 cards, and then you remove 1 card to the right or left of the switch card, right? So if you activate the switch card, you switch the position of 2 other cards, and then you have to remove 1 card from either the right or left. If there isn't a card to the right or left of the switch card, you can't activate the switch card. So let's see what we're going to do here. I have to look at this for a second. I have to study it, because it's not as easy as it looks. Let's see, we'll remove 12th card, and that one can take that one. Let's begin with this one, remove 12th card. This is the 12th card. So we activate this card, and we remove it, and we remove the card that it affects. Okay, so these 2 are off. Now, remember, we don't have a 9th position or a 12th position. Those cards are gone. Let's see what else we can do here. I'm going to activate the switch card because I see this card up here is kind of stuck. Well, not really, because I have this remove any card here. That removes the first card. Then, let's see, hold on a second. What am I going to do here? I need a diagonal here. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to activate the switch card and remove the position of these 2, okay? I'm going to place this one here and this one here. I needed that diagonal there. Now we have to remove a card that's either to the right or left of the switch card, and so we remove the switch card, and we're going to remove the card to the right here. So both of these are gone. Now let's do these 2 here on the bottom. I activate this card, and remember, it has to be directly adjacent, right? So if this tomato was over here, I couldn't activate this card because there's nothing on the left side or the right where the arrows are. But since the tomato is right next to it, I can activate this card, remove it, and remove the card it affects. Now we're left with these. This one says remove first card. So remember, this is the first card up here. So I'm going to activate this card, remove it, and then remove the card it affects. I'm going to activate that card, remove the card next to it because it's directly adjacent. And same thing here with the diagonal. I activate this card and remove that card. And actually, we were successful here, but it's usually not that easy because you have 18 cards for more variability, and that's pretty much it for harvesting 12.